Hey everyone, welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall. Today we're going to be speaking to everyone about this wonderful full moon that's happening on October 17th. It's an Aries full moon. It's 24 degrees. It's October 17th at
It's at 5:26 a.m. Mountain Time, 4:26 a.m. Pacific, and 7:26 a.m. Eastern Time.
yes.
Now, this full moon is a super moon.
Yawn.
Yeah, yawn. But this one is particularly intense.
Yeah.
Intense. It's going to be the last time that we have a full moon in Aries while the North Node is in Aries.
Correct.
And it will be the last time that we have a full moon happening that's square to Pluto in Capricorn.
In Capricorn. Pluto's
at
in Capricorn.
29 degrees, at that anoretic degree. And it's only there for a few more weeks.
That's it.
That's it for Pluto and Capricorn for our lifetime.
Right.
Which is really amazing. Now, this last moment, though, it's going to bring a lot of intensity. And we're going to speak about where Mars is, because Mars, our initiation, our drive, it's going to be opposite Pluto. So that,
Correct.
Opens up the box, the
Yeah.
Pandora's box, for a lot of darkness to be uncovered. Right?
A lot of anger, a lot of repressed emotions, a lot of aggression. Usually we talk about the moon's placement, but this time we're going to be focusing our tarot scope on where Mars is in Cancer. Mars in Cancer is a little uncomfortable. It's a little passive aggressive.
It is underhanded, passive aggressive, a little bit like a teenager, like eye rolling and huffing, a lot of huffing. If we could place our attention on the beneficial cosmic rays and the harmonious trine that's still active as it was in the last lunation between Mars in Cancer, Venus in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces.
Right.
Positive,
helpful. So there's a lot
it's emotional.
There's a lot of trouble with this Aries moon, but there's some incredible helpful energy that we're going to get into all about it.
Yeah. Now, this moon will be testing us for our individual boundaries within our relationships. Every full moon is about relationships. This one is about individuation, right? Aries. Cardinal
initiation.
And it has a go your own way feeling about it, too. Like, just going to go your own way. The sun and the moon will be at 24 degrees. Sun in Libra, moon in Aries. It's a painful time, It's concurrent with the election cycle, with wars. We just passed October 7th. The terrible flooding. In Poland and in
America and the Carolinas, so the whole Mid-Atlantic is just a mess.
It's really hard to ascribe planets to these floods because global weirding is real. Global warming, climate change, it is real. But there is an added intensity,
Correct.
These,
it's real like woo-woo to talk about how flooding can be caused by Neptune, and I'm always a little hesitant to prescribe that, but
we're
I feel like it's
practical when it comes to the climate.
I feel like it's absolutely Neptune influencing this, and Uranus. It was a very shocking and surprising flood that happened in especially Asheville. We've got friends.
It's beautiful there. We almost moved there.
Yeah, we had friends there, and our friend is from Florida, and she moved away from Florida to
get away from hurricanes.
And this happens.
Very sad. And Saint Dolly, please help us.
Please help us, Saint Dolly. Please help us. So there's been a cycle of eclipses in Aries, which is about the individual self, I, and Libra.
The South Node has been in Libra, so we've been making less room for the collective, for all ideas, but it's been more about standing out and stepping out and stepping into our sovereignty this year.
A lot of personal changes for people, a lot of breakups with relationships, a lot of financial changes, a lot of emotional changes. And now we've gone through this phase and we are going to be initiated by this fiery moon that is going to bring us forth and make us feel better about ourselves as people so we can help everybody else.
Well, hopefully the moon will show us what has been holding us back from our ultimate happiness. And our true individuation. And the moon's always about shedding what's holding you back. Shed what holds you back.
Shed what is holding you back.
So we could start.
Let's
start with Aries.
Okay.
Because it's the Aries moon. It's the Aries moon. And of course, the moon is in your first house, Aries. So it's an emotional message for you, and it's about your ego, your identity. But Mars is in your fourth house.
Yes.
Because Mars is in Cancer, and that's 4 signs ahead of yours. So Mars is in your fourth house, and that's about your security, your hermit crab shell.
Yeah.
You know, your sacred space.
It's how you mother yourself.
It's about your children.
Yep. And it's about your home and security. Okay, here's the card. Oh, okay. So we have toxicity. We have the agreements and contracts that we sign ourselves up to. Why have we agreed to this? If you notice, these two figures, the male and the female, are loosely chained to the devil, which represents toxicity.
It's who you get into bed with. Who you agree to have a family with, to have a house with, to share your life with. And if you don't like it, you can change it. The power really is in your lap. You can take the chains off. You can make it easier.
You can identify the toxicity. And once you kind of see what the trouble is within your fourth house home aspect, perhaps it's a home security, perhaps it's trouble in a relationship with the home, something to do with the home and how you mother yourself. There's a toxicity that now we can see because the full moon is bringing it to light, and we can address this
Perhaps
issue.
things haven't been so perfect, and you need to do some cleaning.
Right.
For Taurus and for Taurus rising, this Mars is in your third house, right? And that is your community, your siblings,
your neighborhood,
your front porch,
your
small talk
the
politics, the stoop politics. Oh, cool.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And this card is, it's the Virgo card.
It's the Virgo
being perfect in your isolation. And this is saying you need to get out into the community a little bit more.
Right.
Okay,
so this is the Mars energy. This is that passive-aggressive energy in Cancer that is perhaps telling you that maybe your community might need you a little bit. Getting out on the stoop and saying hi to your neighbors.
And maybe guarding yourself, protecting yourself. Maybe that's weakening yourself. Maybe you're not as in practice as you would like to be in your own community, Taurus.
Right.
Yeah. For Gemini rising, this is your second house. This Mars is in your second house. So this is giving you a lot of fuel to think about, to perhaps worry about money and values.
Values.
And your wealth and your...
How you feed yourself. The important things that nourish yourself and how the nutrition that you're taking in on your body.
And just how comfortable you are within your home space.
Your finances and your wealth. Okay. Guardrails. Your finances perhaps have been shaken. You need to kind of put up some structures. It's a full moon, so things are coming to a head.
And for you, Gemini, Jupiter has just gone retrograde.
Right.
So, with Jupiter going retrograde, that's extremely helpful for everyone to drop negative mental behavior, like negative self-talk, to really shed like some darkness that hasn't worked for you. Right. Worrying, letting things go. Maybe it's OCD too. This is really good for halting OCD behavior.
Yes. Have you been spiraling out of control, dear friend? Do you need some boundaries to keep yourself from spinning out of control with all those amazing thoughts and passions?
Maybe the nervous rocking isn't doing it for
Yeah.
you anymore. You know, like, yeah.
Okay.
That's Gemini rising.
Cancer.
For Cancer, and for Cancer
First
rising, yes, of course, this Mars is in your first house. So it's front and center about your identity, about your ego,
The body.
Yeah, your body, but how you present in the world,
Right.
and who you are and what your legacy is. Those really heavy
Correct.
themes.
There's also the aspect of karmic repercussions from your actions. Okay. Swords are thoughts. Here we have all these thoughts that we have, all the stories that we tell ourselves.
And Mars being opposite Pluto, it could be extremely, extremely dark and intense in these last few weeks with Pluto in Capricorn. It just feels like, oh my God, it's ending. We have to get it right now.
We have to get it right now. My emotional space is threatened by thoughts, and I am tied up. Now,
You are thinking far too much.
far too much, dear Cancers. Now, if you were to put your little toe in the water and feel emotionally your way out of this full moon Aries aggression that is happening in your body self, kind of like your whole structure is almost like being
I'm not saying don't worry,
threatened.
don't fret. I'm saying to put a timer on it.
Yeah.
So that you have a limit. So that you're allowed to worry and spin your wheels, but you change the channel, then you do something else.
Also, there's this fantastic trine that's very helpful that's happening between Mars in Cancer, Venus in Scorpio, and beautiful Neptune in Pisces. So that really emotionally is giving us a lot of dream space, a lot of intuition.
Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a journal.
Yep.
There may be messages coming through your dream life that are very apropos for what you're dealing with in reality.
Feel, don't think. Okay, Leo.
Leo rising. This is hitting your 12th house. Mars in Cancer is in your 12th house. It's one sign behind us. And this is giving us a lot of energy for meditation, for Tai Chi, for yoga, for exercising, for talking to the spirits, and for also dreaming and being inspired to create new art, new music.
Right, it's
So
off-world.
hang on to that.
It's kind of off-world trine energy that's helping you. Now, of course, Leo is a fire sign, and this is a fire moon. So temper your passions, trying not to burn everybody out.
It's okay to be a little showboat and to have your little freakouts.
Of course.
Of course. Don't take yourself too seriously, Leo. It's about the spiritual realm, all right?
Off-world
Spirits, talking to the animals. Right? Listening to nature, but like really getting into the rhythms of Mother Earth. What card do I get?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got so distracted by the way you're talking.
Oh, here we are.
The vibrations of your voice really distracted me. We have the Queen of Cups. Keep a lid on it. Keep a lid on it. Here we have the Queen of Cups, the source of emotion. She's on the ocean's coast with her cup. It's got a cover on it.
Yeah.
Cliffs of Dover.
And this is really getting a head start on that spiritual theme for the upcoming year, which is our North Node will be in Pisces. We're going to think and talk exhaustively about spirituality.
We are.
And ghosts and spirits and everything.
The bobbins and the goblins and the spirits and the spooks are the theme of next year. We have been working on ourselves and our connection to other people this cycle, and we're moving into a more off-world energy. Exactly, Leo. Okay, so now we have
for Virgo rising, it's the 11th house. Mars is in your 11th house, so this is new fuel, new energy.
New friendships.
To take a look at your networks and what hasn't been working for you.
Right.
And what you would like to see more of to grow your friend networks and to maybe look at your professional area too, right?
Correct. Oh, look at you.
And
We have a message.
New growth, new idea.
A new message about how we communicate with others, about our friendships, about our alliances, about our groups of people that we're working with. This is an energy that's coming to a head. There might be like a real big kind of like moment where you're like, oh wait, I figured it out how to talk to this group. Or this one, he's got this little red feather in his hat, and he's looking at this staff, and it always kind of looks like he's just about to start singing here and crooning away. And there's a message that you can deliver finally now that you have been settled in your energy about what is important to you.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now Libra rising. This is your 10th house.
10th house.
So Libra, this is about what happens at work.
Yeah.
Your professional life.
Your public
right?
life.
Public life and what hasn't really been working for you. What you would really like to see in your public life. Never mind your life's work. What are you doing for your career?
Yeah.
How do people see you?
Yeah.
Right?
How do you see you? Has your life changed drastically, and are you addressing a new situation in your public life? Oh, all right.
Damn, look at that. Yeah.
3 of Wands. We are looking out onto the ocean waiting for our ship to come in.
Yeah.
At long last, our ship is coming into us. There's something that is developing. 3 of Wands, they become a 4 of Wands. You can build a house with it. This is about building stuff.
But keep asking those questions and keep that longing burning in your heart.
Right. The strategy, the looking outward, the development of an idea publicly in our public house, how we're seen by people for career. Now, the sun is in Libra, so it's really shining a light on your career, any issues that you'd be having, any questions you'd be having in your public space. Hopefully now will become a little bit clearer, and you'll see the distant future on the horizon, which is coming towards you, dear wonderful fellows.
Okay, Scorpio rising, this energy is hitting your 9th house. So that's the area of higher learning and legal matters as well.
Beliefs.
Also spirituality, faith.
Long distance travel.
But also teaching too. And that's so beautiful because this is you, one of these
people
can be you. Listening communally, talking like you are in a classroom.
Correct.
Right? And everyone's input is valuable. There is no, I'm higher than you, like I'm the teacher and you're the student. Yeah. It's all community.
Yeah. These 3 people are working together to build a cathedral. There's the architect, there is the priest, there's the patron. They're all working together on their common values. Pentacles are values. Scorpio, you sure know about values and money. And this is adding a belief system to you, or like a culmination of a belief that's coming into you. Venus is in Scorpio right now, which I think is a really cool placement for it. Some people kind of debate on that. But it's really kind of...
Oh, no, I think it is a beautiful place.
I think it's a beautiful place for it. I think Venus and Scorpio with this card is really kind of...
it's love of that darkness, of that reality, of that transmogrification.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
That metamorphosis.
Yeah. And I think there's also a transformation in our business and the way we're kind of doing business and our belief system.
The way that we're seeing economies.
Yeah.
We're thinking of economies very differently today. And that brings us to Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising, because this Mars is in your 8th house area. And yeah.
Whoa. Okay, Saggies.
And this is the way that you see yourself as a part of other people's economy. It's also about sex, and it's about death, and it's about rebirth, rising from the ashes. Maybe letting the chips all fall and saying, I'm doing something completely new, new direction, new rules, because I cannot live with the old rules.
Right. Now, it is a full moon in Aries, and there was just an eclipse, So things could fall apart. If they're falling apart, if you look at this card, it looks really dramatic, but I always think that this is a very beneficial card.
It's when things shake up and we're so confused that we have no idea what to do, and then we become the fool again.
This dumb building was built on this terrible plot of land. There was no way it was going to work. It's natural order for it to fall apart. So it can be rebuilt in a way that's stronger and more structurally sound for these fellows right here.
Yeah, but where do you fit into other people's economies, Sagittarius? For Capricorn and Capricorn rising, this area Mars is in your 7th house. So this is about partnerships.
Yeah.
It's about your partner and who you are with your partner. And with Pluto in your sign for just a few more weeks.
I'm so sorry. Just a few more. It's almost over.
And you could probably feel the light at the end of the tunnel, too. Yeah.
Wow, there's the light at the end of the tunnel.
And look at how much you have grown.
Right?
Through these eclipses.
We're so proud of you.
Through this fire year. Yeah, you've done a lot, Capricorn, and it's been incredibly painful. I know.
Yeah. A lot of personal change and growth. Family's been affected. There's been a lot of crazy stuff happening. But here we go. We have this wonderful card, Strength. This card refers to Leo, another fire sign. And it's
the higher frequency of your intuition so that you can tame your inner beast.
Correct. Yeah. And you can reach down and you can tame the inner beast through the perfection of the soul.
She's taking a chicken bone out of his mouth.
I know, it's no big deal. Yeah, that line's really happy about
all. Yeah, but think, high road, Capricorn. Yeah. It's about high road. Of course, the planets, the moon, it's intense. It's going to be a struggle.
Yeah.
Things are sad. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, higher self.
Higher self.
Frequency.
Yeah, we all appreciate the hard work you
and no one likes to climb like a Capricorn.
Right.
So for Aquarius rising, this is your 6th house. This Mars in Cancer is in your 6th house space. And that's about your health.
Also day to day.
And your service.
The things that you do on the commute, how you treat your community, the little tiny details. It is really also health. It's gut health.
Gut health and a checkup. Yeah. And exercising. And but harmonizing in body and mind and soul. Yeah.
Interesting. 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles are money. Pentacles are value. This is about being conservative.
This is about taking yourself less seriously, Aquarius. About not holding on to your ideas, your values, everything you know, everything you think you know. It's like this is my identity, my ego. No, let go. Set a timer. Hang on. What?
But what if I don't want to let go?
Well, then you're going to cramp up, and it doesn't look like his digestion is too well hunched over.
Yeah, so this card, 4 of Pentacles, it's really stingy. It's very conservative.
It's your fixed energy. This is the fixed signs.
Yes, it's fixed. It's almost like fear-based fixedness in its kind of control of these pentacles. If you can release these pentacles,
if you could move the money around, if you could move the energy around a little bit, because money, pentacles, values, that is an energy that needs to be moved,
right,
to survive.
If perhaps your body is feeling stuck and cramped and kind of claustrophobic, stretch. Move your body, do something different, change your exercise habits.
Remember that trauma settles in the body.
Sure does.
So that if you're sitting and you're remembering something that happened to you when you were a child, you're holding it in your ribs. You have to get up and move around and do a little dance. And get that energy moving. Do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Do a little dance.
Do a little dance, Aquarians.
Yeah.
You're good at that. Okay.
Pisces rising.
5th house.
Last but not least, this is your 5th house.
5th house. That's amazing.
So Mars and Cancer is in your 5th house. It's giving you some fuel to think about being childlike,
Correct.
being a little bit curious, you know, having a little bit of romance, making
Yeah.
a little bit of love,
Right,
making
making a lot of
fun.
love. Now, this is trining Neptune and Venus. This is an awesome time if you are a Pisces to make some kind of art, make a song, do something creative,
Make some love.
make some love to the universe.
But make some joy.
There we go. Yeah, here we go. Make some love to
There's
the Empress.
Venus, yeah.
Okay, here's Venus. Venus is trining this energy for you. She is the force of nature that makes everything grow. She is impregnated. She is fruitful. It's fantastic energy for you, Pisces. Now, this is a full moon.
So, okay, the full moon, harsh realities will come in for all of us.
Yay! Isn't that nice?
It's the way that we take the blows and take the news and work with it. Yeah.
Correct.
And we're going to be able to. You know?
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, if we made it through these eclipses, we could make it through anything. Every moon is intense.
Yeah, everything's intense.
Super moons, of course.
It's
It's
a very intense time right now. We're working ourselves. We're in a liminal space. We're working to a new reality. I really have to kind of say once again, think futuristically. Project yourself into the future that you want to live in. I'm assuming we all want to live in a nice world where everyone gets along and there's food for everybody and people don't get shot to death in schools. So keep concentrating on this beautiful future.
It's about being your very, very best self. Aries moon.
The self.
Right. Individuate. Stand out. Do the thing that you always hope that you could be capable of doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much. And if you've enjoyed this, please smash that like button. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And we are there for all of your tarot reading needs and your chart reading needs.
Yeah, if you want a chart or if you would like a tarot reading with us, we love to do it.
We love it.
And I hear we're pretty good at it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.